Hello, boys and girls. Nice to have you back again today. Before I even speak about what's going on over here, let's look at the days of the week. It is no longer Wednesday. That was yesterday. So we've got to move to our next day. And what is our next day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's right. So let's move this down to Thursday, which means we've got to take this Wednesday off. And we're going to put Thursday there, and a gremlin came into my house and stole my other Thursday. So I had to write Thursday out again, and I'll have to have an investigation to see where my real Thursday disappeared to. So yesterday was Wednesday. Day is Thursday, which means tomorrow will be Friday. That's right. The last school day of the week. And yesterday was 13. So we're going to take 13 off. Let's see what comes after 13. We had 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And do you realize in 13 we've got that 3 that we learned about last week. And there's 14, so it's Thursday, the 14th of May. Is it sunny, windy, cloudy, rainy, stormy? You've got to look out your window and see what the weather's like at your house. Now, like I said, I'll get back to this. So Teacher Layla decided that seeing as we're learning about, where is it there, letter, what's that letter? This week, I need to have some crazy hair. I even have a tiny little pony at the back there. Can you see it? I'm not sure if you can. Because on Monday, the first day we learned about who remembers what I wore that day? It was the same thing that the teacher who was saying, go, 3, 2, 1, go for that hopping race wore. A hat. And then the next day I wore something that protects your head when you're riding your bike. Yes, that's right, I wore a helmet. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, we had a hot and cold weather day. And I first wore a beanie and then I wore a cap. And now I thought I've got to wear some crazy hair. And tomorrow I think I'll have to do the same. So you better come back to see what hair I have on tomorrow. Well, it'll be the same hair, but different hairstyle. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll cut all my hair off. You never know. You've got to come back to see. Now, do you remember we did a poem about 5 little flowers that were standing in the sun? They were standing in the summer sun, maybe? And then down, down, down came the rain. And then they all came back again one by one. So can we try that all together now? But this time we're going to, well, let me say it first, then we can sing it. So it's 5 little flowers standing in the sun. See their heads nodding, bowing one by one. And you've got to do it one by one. Try and keep all the others down. I know that they all want to go down at the same time. Down, down, down comes the rain, rain, rain. Up come the flowers to greet the sun again. That sounds a little bit funny. Does it say to greet the sun again? Down, down, down falls a gentle rain, and the 5 little flowers lift up their heads again. That's how it goes. So let's try and sing that. 5 little flowers standing in the sun. See their heads nodding, bowing one by one. Down, down, down falls the gentle rain, and the 5 little flowers lift up their heads again. Very nice, boys and girls. And while we're singing, do you remember our song? It's all about hopping. Can you remember it? It goes like this. Teacher Layla forgot. I like to hop, 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 up and down. I like to hop, 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 all around. I like to hop, 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 up and down. And remember that last one we're going to be all tight. To do it one more time. I like to hop, 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 up and down. I like to hop, 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 all around. I like to hop, 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 up and down. tired from all that hopping. Boys and girls, you have learned so many letters and I'm really proud of you. So we're going to play a quick game of I Spy with some of the things that we have done before. The first one we actually haven't seen before, but I spy with my little eye something that starts with an A and flies to space. It's a man or woman who flies to space and starts with an A. Astronaut. Well done. And there's my astronaut. I spy with my little eye something that starts with a B and also flies, but it's an insect. And it starts off as a caterpillar and then turns into this butterfly. Do you remember this butterfly? We learned about this butterfly when we were learning which number. Which number is that? Let's close the wings and see number 3. So there's our butterfly. I spy with my little eye something that teacher Layla was wearing on her head yesterday that starts with a K, and I wore it back to front when we did our rap. K. Who got it? Cap. Very good. I spy with my little eye something that starts with a D that roars. But we've got a very friendly one in our class and he misses you such a lot. His name is Bo. Bo is a dinosaur. Hello, Bo. Who gave a big smile when they saw Bo now? Bo misses you such a lot, boys and girls. He's very grateful that at least he's got some children over here to play with. But I promise he really, really does miss you and he can't wait to cuddle all of you. I spy with my little eye something that starts with an E. No, it's not an egg. Something that you put letters in. And we used this for those children who played this game with me on Zoom last week. We used this thing. Envelope. There's my envelope. I spy with my little eye something that starts with a F that I wave in the air. I gave you a clue. Flag. Very, very good. I spy with my little eye something that starts with a G that teacher Layla wears on her eyes to help her see better when she doesn't have her contact lenses in. Glasses. Very good, boys and girls. And I spy with my little eye something that starts with a H. Who remembers what Liam made for us for our H table? It starts with a H and he made it out of Lego for us. Do you remember? Maybe this will give you a clue. Or will this give you a clue? A heart. Yes. And that is why I've actually got my heart earrings and my heart over here. And that is why Bo is standing on his head. All to do with the letter H. Very, very good I Spy, boys and girls. You can play that game with your family, your friends, anytime you want to. It's always such a fun game to play. What we're going to do now is we're going to make the thing that we did for letter E. Do you remember what that was? Where's my blue one? There. That's an envelope. So we're going to make our own envelope today. What you need is a piece of paper, and it can be old paper even. You can recycle the paper. You'll need some string. You will need a pair of no, you don't need scissors. Oh, well, you need scissors to cut the string. And then you will need, if you've got one of these, a punch. Otherwise, you can use a pen. I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold our paper. Now, remember when we did folding the other time, I told you I want those corners to hug each other. This time, I don't want them to. So when you fold your page, look at that carefully over there. I don't want you to go all the way to the top. So you've got to fold it straight, but there's a bit of a gap over there. It's not as high. The one's shorter than the other one. See that? Easy peasy. And now, as simple as this, all we're going to do is, if you've got a punch, we're going to punch some holes. But now, let's be clever. We can't punch holes on this top section over here. If we punch holes over there, then it's going to be difficult to close our envelope in the end. So from where it's double is what you're going to punch a hole. You might need to ask someone to help you with this bit. And if you can't punch holes, and we're going to go all the way around the bottom even to make it look cool. If you can't punch holes, then what you're going to do is you're going to ask someone to help you with this. Is to take a pen and you're going to make a hole with a pen through the paper. See, I made a little hole over there with my pen. So you can ask someone to help you because, oopsie, that might happen and you might tear it a bit too much. They've got to do it carefully. I was talking and I wasn't being careful to make some holes with a pen. Okay, so there I did it. I made a few holes with a pen. They aren't as neat, but that's okay because I'm going to be stringing over it. Then you take your string, and if you've got some wool, that's even better because that'll make it nice and colourful and the wool's a little bit thicker. And we're going to start in one corner. I'm going to tie a knot. So this is where moms and dads need to help you a little bit. And once they've helped you with this, then you've got to leave them alone. Then you do the rest on your own. Because I know they're also really busy. Okay, so what we're going to do now, boys and girls, we have got, let me remind you, you've got your piece of paper, it's folded in half, and this is where you're going to have to ask mom or dad to help you maybe, just to punch the holes. And now you're going to do this on your own. You're going to take your string or your wool, and you're going to put it into the next hole. So we're not going to go all the way across. We're going to go from the top hole, we're going to go down to the next hole. And you're going to go through it very carefully. Here we go. And you pull it all the way through. Now it's at the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it to the front again, and I'm going to put it through again. The next hole down. I'm not going to skip any holes, and I pull, pull, pull. There we go. Next hole down, let me put it in. And, oh, I've got to look carefully. And you're going to carry on like that. I'm going to go a little bit fast. But boys and girls, I finished going around my whole envelope. Like I said, we didn't do the top section. And now what I need to do is I need to tie a knot at the side. Here's where you can ask for a little bit of help again. Just to tie the knot, because we don't want it all to come loose after all that hard work. Because this is quite hard work. There we go. I've tied my knot. I'm going to cut my little bit of string off. And now I've got my envelope. So what I'm going to do is I can just fold that part over. Look at that. It looks like a bag, an envelope bag. At the back of it or at the front of it, I'm going to draw a shape that starts with a H. What shape starts with a H? That's right, a heart. So I drew a heart, and I'm going to write a H inside my heart. That's a straight line down and a rainbow hop. Make my line a bit longer. So I know that this is my H envelope. And now what I'm going to do, and what I'd like you to do, is to go see if there's any old magazines. Maybe you don't have an old magazine at home and your neighbor's got an old magazine, maybe a newspaper, and you can see if there's any things in there that start with a H. Maybe you'll find a picture of a hat or a house. And if you can't find any magazines, maybe you can draw some pictures. Or maybe you can just pretend. So see what things that you can find, what things you can find that start with a H, and put them in there. But don't put your hair in there, Addie. And I don't mean this hair, I mean your bunny. Addie showed me such a cool video of her bunny, and I love getting your videos. So boys and girls, feel free to send them to me, and photos and all of that. So you go and do that now. Enjoy making your envelope. I've enjoyed having some fun with you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So it's time to all say goodbye in a fun, silly way. It's how we end our happy day. So stomp, 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 and clap, clap, clap. Repeat after me in this goodbye rap. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Hit the road, toad. Hit the road, toad. Out of here, butterfly. Oh, that doesn't rhyme. Out of here, reindeer. Out of here, reindeer. What rhymes with butterfly? Bye bye, butterfly. Bye bye, butterfly. See you tomorrow.